Yeah, my presentation today is with American Express. First, I'd like to tell you about my mission statement. American Express, we are providing outstanding products and unsurpassed service that together deliver premium value to our customers. Some slogans you might have heard: don't leave home without it, and don't do business without it. Some background with American Express: it actually started in 1850 as an express mail business and helped to launch the Pony Express. In 1891, Travelers Checks were launched and it established American Express as an international company. In 1958, American Express established the credit card. Originally, the credit card was purple, but changed to green in 1969. American Express is headquartered in 3 World Financial Center in New York City. It's one of 30 components on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Best known for charge card, credit card, and traveler's check business. The original logo was a watchdog. Logo was adopted in 1958 to a centurion or a gladiator. There are 60,000 employees worldwide. It's number 1 in the commercial card issuer globally. In 2016, credit cards accounted for 22.9% of the total dollar volume of credit card transactions in the United States. 2017, 112.8 million cards were in force, including 50 million in the United States. Average spend on an American Express card is $18,519. American Express has the ability to receive data from 200 countries. Forbes ranked American Express as the 23rd most valuable brand in the world, estimating the brand to be worth $24.5 billion. In 2018, Fortune ranked American Express as the 14th most admired company worldwide and 23rd best company to work for. Financial results for 2018, American Express delivered over $40 billion in revenue. That's an all-time record. Added 12 million new cards. Worldwide spending grew by 9%. Card member loans increased by 12%. Added more than 1.5 million merchants in the United States and a 10% revenue growth. Great financial year. I chose 3 analyses for American Express. The first was the SWOT analysis, which is the strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Some strengths with American Express are the global merchant services. It's got a strong brand with a global footprint, spend-centric business model, and broad portfolio of global consumer services. Opportunities: technological advancements to supplement growth, strategic mergers and acquisitions, development of alternative payments like PayPal. Weaknesses: overdependence on digital systems for operations, substantial reliance on third party for key services. Threats: very stiff competitions in the banking sector, highly regulated requirements, competitive merchant discount rates, and risk of currency fluctuations. The pestle analysis. Political. The political stability is an importance to the credit card sector. There's bureaucracy and interference in the credit card industry by governments. Intellectual property protection, trade regulations and tariffs related to financials, antitrust laws, pricing regulations, taxation, wage legislation, industry safety regulations in the financial sector, just to name a few for the political. Economic, you have your interest rates, inflation rate, unemployment rate, discretionary income, economic growth. Basically, the better the economic environment, the more people are going to use their credit cards. So the economics is important. Social, demographics and skill of the population, the class structure, hierarchy, power structure. American Express is with affluent, targets the affluent, so this social category is very important. Education level as well as education standard. Culture. Attitudes, leisure interest, using it for travel and entertainment. Technological. Recent technological developments by American Express companies' competitors, MasterCard and Visa. Technological impact on product offering, impact on cost structure and credit services, impact on the value chain structure, rate of technology diffusion. Environmental. The weather, climate change, laws regulate environment pollution, recycling, attitudes toward and support for renewable energy, all things that are considered in the environment. Legal, discrimination law, employment law, data protection, very important. Antitrust law and credit services industry and overall in the country. Copyrights and patents, intellectual property law. The third analysis tool I used was Five Forces. Industry rivalry, like MasterCard, Visa, Discover, is highly competitive. The competitive edge that American Express has, that is, their primary revenue is generated from card spending and secondary revenue is generated from fee charges on services. Others like MasterCard and Visa make revenue on fees charged on services. Threat of substitutes, not very high, as the element of customization innovation allows financial service providers to meet local needs of consumers who are increasingly becoming aware of the various options of financial open to them. Threat of new entrants, very low, as the industry is still recovering from the massive economic blow in 2008, albeit it's all pretty much recovered. Bargaining power of suppliers. Suppliers in the form of human capital, which do not pose a big threat, but can influence the expertise in management and innovation in services provided. American Express has some talented, educated people, and sort of their differentiator between MasterCard and Visa. Bargaining power of the customers is high, as the level of consumer spending is directly linked with the profitability. Buyers often are demanding a lot. They want to buy the best offerings available and pay the minimum price. So they have a lot of power. Key takeaways. American Express innovating new products and services. New products will also reduce the defection of existing customers of American Express to its competitors. It'll build a sustainable differentiator, build a scale so American Express can compete better, understand the core need of the customer rather than what the customer is buying. It'll build capacities and spend money on research and development, being service-oriented rather than just product-oriented. Thank you for the presentation time, and have a great summer.